Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Set, where I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Last episode we finished all of the side quests in the Curse's Western Highlands, and we also did a sizable amount over here in the Devanian Forelands. Mainly to do with the hunters over here at Camp Tailfeather. And today we're going to go and continue. I know we've had our troubles with the past couple of hunters I've introduced Kianta to. Might be time to go about this partner business a different way. Might be best to introduce her to someone what knows their way around the Chocobo Trap. Just so happens I know a seasoned hunter by the name of Hood that's looking for a partner. You should be able to find him in the north part of camp. Seek him out and make your acquaintance. A seasoned hunter? So he won't weigh me down like the others? This might be the start of a profitable relationship. Then I'm gonna need you to look after Kianta again. Hud's known to be a dependable hunter, but one can never be too careful. Ah, the child's guard dog comes nipping at her heels. I'll tell you what I told her. I've been hunting since before you were but a whelp at your mum's teats. I've got no inkling what Lupard told you, but I've got no patience to be holding some child's hands. Tell Lupard he'd best not be wasting my time again when there's hunt to be done. Does every hunter in this camp have a stick up their arse? He barely let me get a word in. But he is exactly the kind of partner I need. If I'm gonna learn hunting, who better to teach me than him? There has to be a way to convince him. We just need to put our heads together. Aha, even a hardened hunter like him has to have a soft spot. He can't be that joyless every second of the day. He's been in this camp for a while, right? Someone is like to know him well. Might be they know how we could get him to warm up to me. Come on then, let's ask around and see if we can find if we can't find out more about my future partner. This lady is insane. Huh? Hud ain't exactly the type to warm up to people. Certainly hasn't warmed up to me. You wanna know about Hud? Well, it seems there's some ruins he visits often, but I've no notion what for. Yeah. Meme. Can't say I know much about Hud outside of hunting. Well, come to think of it, I often see him carrying around flowers. They're always the same, divine lilies if I'm not mistaken. We also go and do this because it's bothering me that the freaking symbol is there. There we go, much better. So, what do the other hunters have to say about Hud? Devanian lilies. I just knew he'd find his weakness if he dug deep enough. Although I would have never guessed it'd be flowers. When I present him with a lovely Devanian lily, he's sure to open up to me. I've heard tell of the lilies growing near the northeast camp. Just wait, Hud. You'll be my partner yet. Something tells me that is him paying respect to his dead friend. Or partner, or lover, or God knows what. Either that or he's a heretic. Look, Lynn, a Devanian lily. I would pick it myself, but you see, I'm like to forget my own strengths and crush it. So that's why you need to pick the lily for me. And for Hud. For Hud. Be careful. Oh my, I've never seen such a delicate touch. You'd make quite a gatherer. Well, let's see it. I mean, I'm high level. Though rarely seen anymore, mention of the lilies is common in tomes from the early 6th Aswell era, as well as the children's fairy tales, suggesting the flower once grew across Curthis. Ah, now I can see why even a hunter like Huddle would be partial to this flower. Then accompany me to Tailfeather and we'll finally be done with this partner business. I like how last time I was a hunter and now I am... Actually, this is like slightly applicable. Because the quests over here, like the Vath, use guns. Or like boomsticks, basically. So I guess that makes more sense. When I get to the Vath, I'll just be using guns. Hud, I brought this for you. Aren't you that... What's this? A Devanian lily? You think you can win me over with a flower? What in 7 hells were you thinking? I can pick as many of these damn leaders as I please, on my own. Doesn't matter what you do, you ain't fit to be my partner. I seen a hunter coddling a hatchling none too long ago. I reckon he'd be more befitting. What a stubborn old fool. Flowers usually never fail. I'll just have to think of some other way. Oh, Kanta, Jesus. Can't give up on Hud yet. He needs to be my partner. We can't give up. We need to find him. Lynn, come with me and we can cover more ground. Don't get lost in the woods. I saw him head off to the northeast. Hurry before he loses trail. Could have sworn there were more lilies here before. You think Hud might have picked them? Let's keep moving. It's a petal from a Divine Lily. We're getting close, I can sense it. Come on, Lynn. Then look, the fire's still smoking. He's not too far now. It's a Divanian lily, but why would he leave it here? Dude, what in the 7 hells are you doing here? Hud, well, I really wanted to be your partner, so I may have stalked you. You managed to track me here despite my efforts to hide my tracks. An impressive feat. Nonetheless, as I said before, you'd best give up on your childish hopes. We will never hunt together. If you won't be my partner, at least tell me why. Very well. I suppose you deserve that much. My last partner died in this very spot. It was a hunt routine as any other, and I looked away for about a second. I can't bear a loss such as that again. My next partner can't be someone who will die on me. But you're still half a child. Well, half a child or no, dying ain't anywhere on my list of things to do. The forest is vast, and I mean to learn every ilm of it, and I want to learn from you. Is there something stuck twixt your... Ah, the conviction in your eyes is plain to see. I admit Lupar didn't say you'd be so damn stubborn. Conviction I won't keep you alive in the wilds. A child like you won't last long, unless you're under my protection. I'll have you know being my partner will take everything you've got. Be ready to hunt at first light tomorrow. What? You mean? Don't make me repeat myself. We'll return to Tailfeather at once. Watch out for Bandersnatchers on our way back. Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. Yeah, I thought that he definitely lost somebody at some point. Lynn, any luck getting through to Hud? That's about as good an outcome as I could have hoped for. Looks like Kianta's got a bright future ahead of her, and perhaps Hud will be able to move on from his tragedy. Ever since his partner died, he's done nothing but wallow in misery. Would have been a right shame if a hunter with his talent wasn't out there catching chocobos. I dare say that Hud's hard-headedness and Kianta's hunting instincts will make the perfect match. I look forward to seeing their partnership blossom. Wait, what? Oh. Eh. That's the adventure I've been hearing about. Thank the 12. Might you be able to help me with a little problem I've got? You see, there are beasts that are stalking our quarry we like to affectionately call chocobo leg traps. Some from my group have already been dispatched to the southeast to rid the area of them, and I've been tasked with killing the ones near the southeastern camp. But I've got to thinking, and that kind of work doesn't seem like something a chocobo hunter should be doing, right? I don't mind following orders, but I didn't come here to get rid of pests. But you, on the other hand, well, killing things is an adventure speciality, ain't it? Go and get rid of a few of the leg traps for me, and it might be I'll make it worth your while. I knew you wouldn't say no to a fair bit of coin. Just go southeast of here and make sure your greaves are in good shape. Look at this gun. That's a lot of damage. Well, this is basically the most amount of damage I can do with a single shot, I think. For machinist. The direct quits drill. Good stuff. I do think it's like, is it, what does it do again? Yeah, critical direct hit, yeah. Still wild though, honestly. Critical and then direct hit stuff. The difference is pretty dang wild. Ah, adventure. I just select traps are no match for the likes of you. Thank heavens I didn't have to take care of that dreadful business. Well, my chief will want to hear that the deed's been done. Oh, your reward? You'll receive it after our return. Worry not, I'm a hunter of my word. Wonder if I'll get a promotion. Oh boy. Chief, I've taken care of the chocobo leg traps at your behest. Although they put up a fierce fight, they were no match for my bow. Oh, it's you, adventurer. I said I'd reward you. Just wait while I give my report. What in the bloody hell's did you just say about a reward? No, I said I hope I don't bore you. Not anything about a reward. Spending all that time among chocobo cries might have made you a bit deaf. Ain't a road. You took care of that job a mite quicker than I expected. Good thing, though. Here's your next assignment. This isn't hunting. What are we doing out here if we aren't going after a single chocobo? If you've got time to winch, you've got time to do these jobs. There's 3 jobs here need doing, and since you finished off those leg traps so quick, I reckon these'll prove too difficult. I don't reckon these will. Whatever. I understood. Get fucked. I mean, I'm getting money, so I'm not complaining. It's a bloody farce. More boring jobs to do, and we haven't even caught a single chocobo. Oh, right, your reward. I suppose you deserve it. I hope you enjoyed yourself more than I'm like to with these meddlesome tasks. What's on this list the chief gave me? You can use these things to change the color of your chocobo. Bruh. There's still work to be done. Well, what's next? Inconsiderate hunters are littering the area near the northeastern camp with their trash. Pick it up. Trash duty? It's not what I came to this camp for. I'm a hunter, not some simple scullion. Well, once again, you look like you aren't doing anything. How'd you like to help beautify the forest? Thank the gods. I just washed my hunter's garb. Well, I noticed that the trash is near the northeastern camp. Ask Aimbird what he knows of this crisis. I suppose I should at least look at the chief's request. Which job should I do? Some unseemly beasts have been sighted near the camp to the east. Slay them before any chocobos or chocobo hunters come to harm. God damn it, it means to make me slaughter more mindless brutes? How are we supposed to make a living if we're not out hunting? Say, this type of job might benefit a certain adventurer I know. How does a jaunt to the forest for some monster killing sound? Of course, more gil await you upon completion. Splendid, as you likely already know, a hunter's camp lies to the east of here. Ask Gunnarat for any information about the beast terrorizing the chocobos. Let's see here, what other mundane tasks did Abentia have in mind? Some unscrupulous hunters have set up iron leg traps near the camp to the north. Get rid of them before any chocobos fall victim to the traps. He expects a hunter to be doing a job like this, especially when there are so many adventurers around. Wait a minute, you're the most famous adventurer in Tailfeather. This shouldn't be too difficult a task for you, and there's still some coin left in for a reward. How about lending your aid again? Marvelous. Well, as the note said, there's a camp north of here. Might be some hunters around that could offer you advice about these traps. This fucking guy. He's like, looks at the list like, oh, I don't want to do this. You want to do this? Oh, I don't want to do this. You want to do this? And another one. How much money does this man even have for, like, not actually hunting? You're looking for the iron leg traps? As a matter of fact, I was just about to get rid of them myself. But then Abentia comes along saying there's something about how he'll send his apprentice to do it. I take that as you. He seems bloody insistent on keeping me from doing my job. They could have been gone days ago if not for him butting his nose in my business. But I've had enough of waiting. If you want to get rid of them traps, then you're welcome to. You see, without their legs, the chocobo is not much use to anyone, which is why traps of the sort are forbidden among the hunters of Tailfeathers. Or a tough Tailfeather. Most like the traps were set up by some rogue group of hunters. Make no use trying to impose our rules on or regulations on those sort. En route, seen 3 traps set up around the area. Mind you, I've no doubt those bastards would set up the traps could be skulking nearby, so make sure to bring a weapon. Clock's gun. Yeehaw, partner. Oh no! Bye. I like the idea of Lynn just like dismantling this trap and the dude being like, "Get your hands off of our traps!" And she just doesn't even look at him and just points the gun and shoots him. Anyway. You wanna know about the garbage? Well, with all the hunting coming through, it's bound to get dirty around here. I was planning on cleaning up the other day, but Abentia stopped me. Said to keep it there till they sent someone along. Of course, most of the garbage comes from those bloody outlaws. All they care about is catching chocobos. Beauty of nature and all be damned. Been seeing the leftovers of their hunts strewn around often lately. Say, if you see a hunter what looks like he ain't from Tailfeather, give him a shout and make sure they ain't breaking any rules. And if they draw their blades before they open their mouths, well, you know what to do. What's that? Ah, yes, the garbage. Well, might as well pick that up while you're at it. Best of luck to your adventure. You're an adventurer from Tailfeather. We're done following their rules. We hunt how we like. Come on, boys. Looks like we got some new bait for our traps. Huh? Hi. You were saying? Stop! We surrender! You won't be seeing us run this forest no more. Just let us... What? You mean to say you want us to pick up our garbage? Well, yes, ma'am. We'll get right on it. Our apologies for the mess. Okay, that was pretty cool. that felt good soup. I love it when like any character in any game is just like, get her, boys, and then you just fucking, then they just get annihilated, and they're like, I love that. You're here looking for those maddening beasts too? I've never seen a thing like them in these woods. Seems they're lurking about to the north of here. I had meant to take care of them myself, but Abantia was awful insistent that I stay put. Said to be sending someone over to do it. I reckon that's you. Well, as long as it gets done one way or the other, I suppose I've no right to complain. Really? Right, since I'm too lazy to fly all the way there. May as well throw down my money card. Here I go paying for convenience again. Ah, adventurer. How fares the garbage collection? So it really was garbage Aventia was meant for me to pick up. I thought maybe that was code for the bait you used to lure chocobos. What's your chief thinking, pushing all these useless jobs on me? I'm here to learn hunting, not some bloody errand boy. Any roads, I'm sure the forest might more beautiful thanks to our efforts. You make a good team. You get those brooms, which are also used for cleaning a stable. To clean stables in your house, basically. It's more chocobo carrying stuff. Ah, you're back quicker than I expected. Now, tell me all about your exciting hunt. The dire mites, you say? Thank heavens for you, adventure, as I have a terrible phobia of anything with more than 4 legs. But if Gunnerad said was true, why would the chief put such dangerous work on my shoulders? I could have been injured, or worse. I suppose it's best not to dwell on such matters for now. Once again, you have proven your excellence at killing. Your reward is well deserved. I think these are more... Yeah... These are more color things for your chocobo. Ah, so you're done with those troublesome traps? Never doubted you for a second. What? A renegade hunter attacked you? To think that Aubentia wanted me to do such hazardous work. I could have been... What would he do? What would this whole camp do if my beautiful face were to suffer injury? My thanks for sparing us all such a terrible fate, adventurer. What is this thing? Restore the feathers to the original hue, I see. Well, looks like I've finally completed the tasks on this list. What in the 7 hells is the point of it all? To think I ever respected Abentia. His mind is on a menial and routine, not hunting. I'll no longer be his bloody lackey. He's about to get a piece of my mind. We'll see how long that lasts. Those goddamn... Chief, I finished your bloody errands and I've got something to say. I ain't got time to listen to your prattling. A band of outlaws have been sighted just northwest of here. Now's a chance to be rid of them before they vanish into the woods. Outlaws? You mean to go after them? But I've not spoken... God damn it, there you go, storming off without listening to a word I have to say. Well, I'll not be ignored so easily. Come on, adventurer, and be on your guard. There's outlaws about. So I once tried to like change my my chocobo to like a dark red color. Well, I didn't read things correctly, and he turned into dark green, which was yeah, it's original. It's yeah, it's definitely original, and I'm too lazy to really change it again. So my personal chocobo, my main character, is just green, dark green. It's like the color of... do I have like a good example of a color of this? I don't have it on me now. I love the fact that I'm just one-shotting all of them. Adventure, you have my thanks. I saw the bandits steal upon me, but I've... never been in a fight before. You see, I'm a hunter. Well, we shouldn't have far to go from here. Follow me and keep your weapon at the ready. Ah, you're here. Goddamn coward ran off before we could give him proper punishment. Chief, I've never seen you so livid. What makes these hunters different from us, for you to despise them so? It seems they've been doing more hunting than we have lately. Are you a daft boy? These outlaws hunt how they like and spit on our rules. Rules that are there for a reason. What do you reckon will happen if you let them keep hunting without consequences? You think chocobos just appear out of thin air? The chocobos will... They'll go extinct. By the 12th. Then what'll we hunt? What a surprise, you figured it out all on your own. We're a lot of chocobo hunters, and we can't very well hunt something that's not there, can we? Now, hunting's not just about taking what you want and selling it for a gill. The forest's got a natural balance. One of those hunters gotta maintain. Even if it means doing the jobs that'll get that pretty coat dirty. If you can't get that through your head, then you know better than the outlaws. So that's why. Chief, I had no idea. It all makes sense now. So all those errands were meant to make me understand. Yeah, if I had known, I wouldn't have asked this adventurer to help me with everything. What? You mean to say you didn't actually do any of your work? I mean, she did. I mean, I did. Not the face! Well. The reward that we get for this is pretty dang solid, though. It's actually like one of the side quest rewards that I would actually recommend getting. FfXIV Onion, which allows you to, like... Let me go over and get my companion thing up. So, a chocobo's max rank at base level is rank 10. And after rank 10, you can use a FfXIV Onion and you will unlock another rank, up until rank 20, I think. So, you could make your chocobo basically overpowered as shit, is the idea. But they are relatively expensive. The only way that you can get these outside of this quest is to get them via what's it again? By crossbreeding. So like doing gardening basically in a house, in an estate. So you would need to have an actual house. You cannot do it in an apartment. You need to have an actual house to do crossbreeding. So you would first have to acquire a house, and then you would have to go through the painstaking process of getting the freaking onions. So not recommended. God damn it, au revoir. You can't even do your own work? What am I gonna do with? Huh? What's that? Sounds like a scream. It came from the northeast. Better not be the bloody outlaws again. It's the chief. Adventurer. We follow him. Oh, wait, what? We have to follow him with me. Then it's you. Hut's hurt. Please help him. I'll be fine, Chianta. Nothing. Bastard Boracoin, Lucinera with Chianta. Heartbeat later, and she would have. Ugh. Hut, I'll help you get back to. I'll help you get back to Telfair. That wood needs looking at. Looks like there might be some trouble ahead. Adventurer, come on. Let's meet with the others at Tailfeather. Lepard and Chianta has been telling me about this Boer coin. So he's the bastard who got exiled from Tailfeather a while back. Gods knows why he's come back now. I knew just letting him walk away was a bad decision. The blame is mine. Chianta? Oh, is that Gisal? How's the stables been treating you? What's wrong? You look like a Bandersnatch just ate your hatchling. Well, that's not far from the truth. I came to Tailfeather to show you how much my chocobo had grown. But not far from here, a man named All Black accosted me. He took my chocobo and said he'd roasted whole. Before he left, he said he had a message for you, Chianta and Lepard. He said he'd be waiting at the Northwest camp and he'd get his revenge. Poor coin, it's him. I'll string him up myself. Gisal will get your chocobo back. Wait, you're just walking into his trap. Curses, we have to help her. Freaking idiots have got hearts, but it's like to get them killed. Lepard, stay with Gisal. I ain't letting no greenhorns die in my watch. Oh. Bloody hells. I've got no choice but to leave this to Obentia. Just the three of them, though. Then they're gonna need your help. Go after them and make sure they don't come to harm. It's fine. I've got a good bullet ready for this stupid hunter. Walked right into the bastard's trap. He was waiting for us, and his arrow got me right in the... God damn it, they're still here. Au revoir, Chianta, leave here. Then protect Abentia. We're going after Buracoin. A little bit. Well, rip them in any case. I need to rescue him. Those two are too green to be dealing with the likes of Boracoin. Should have gone back to Tailfeather. Follow and make sure they don't get themselves killed. Cut these goddamn ropes. I won't be bested by a couple of meddling kids. Where's Giselle's chocobo? Huh, you made that plump meaty hatchling? I'm as good as my word. I roasted it up with a side of potatoes. You disapprove, do you? Well, you have no right. In case you've forgotten, you're chocobo hunters. Like me, you prey on the dumb birds. To us, chocobos are nothing but a means to survive. Don't even think to deny it. Admit it, you didn't drive me out of Tailfeather because you cared about the birds. You just couldn't bear the thought of a hunter making more coin than you. Giselle, your hatchling won't have died in vain. What the hell are you... I was right, you're no better than me. That's where you're wrong, Boracoin. To you, this chocobo is nothing but prey to be consumed, but hunters must be thankful towards their quarry, for it is only by their sacrifice that we are able to live. Each and every one of these sacrifices demands respect. We hunt not for sport, much less to inflict pain on others. That's what separates us from the likes of you. You kill without scruple, without respect, and without conscience. You're nothing but a blight on this delicate landscape and threaten to destroy its balance. The chief says to always respect the animals we hunt, because they provide us our livelihood. Do you not see this? Giselle, he needs to know what happened to his pet. I'll go and tell him. And I'll take the scum back to camp. And that leaves one last thing. Lynn, go tell Lupard what happened here while we finish our duties. Well, looks like this sorted episode's behind us, thanks to the three of you. What's gonna happen to Boracoin, you ask? Let's just say he probably won't be able to bend the bow no more. Not that that's not gonna bring Giselle's hatchling back. Well, I ain't never seen a man without wither so fast as when he heard the news. But eventually he pulled himself together and returned home, more determined than ever to take care of his other birds. Good intent don't keep a man fed, as hunters know this better than most. Now, it's a truth best learned sooner than later. So long as the two young'uns keep what happened today close to their hearts, they'll go on to make fine hunters. Well, it's about time we set off into the forest once more. Adventurer, you have my thanks for looking after my fool of a partner. Let's hope he remembers everything he learned while I was with you. Spent enough time nursing my wounds, and the hunt awaits me and Kianta. Can't keep my eyes off her too long. Who knows what she'll get up to. Well then, looks like those two hunting duos got brighter futures ahead of them, thanks to your help. You'll always be welcome in this camp. And that is finally it for this freaking camp's side quest. Keep forgetting like how involved some of these side quests are. No worries though, we're not done yet. We were attacked by gnats from the one mind. We fled in a hurry. We left behind our wain. The wain is full of goods. We must recover those goods. The goods are precious. Very, very precious. But the gnat may still be waiting. Generous hunter, you are strong. Could you recover our goods for us? We were attacked at the riverside. West of lost us gnat. Our wain should still be there. Please recover our precious goods for us. fruit. Delicious fruit. The mere thought of it makes our mandibles itch. Do you know the high ground near the mare's earth? A great tree grows there. Its fruit is delicious. The ripest fruits fall to the ground, ready to be eaten. Please fetch us 3 of these fruits. Why do you love fruits that much? Or so much? Generous Hunter, we would like to ask something of you. It is not difficult work. We need Nanka eggs. 5 delicious Nanka eggs. Slay an inky Nanka and harvest its delicious eggs for us. You wonder, will you ever tire of Nanka eggs? Kibble what? Jesus Christ. It's too many quests. Greetings, Hunter. Does the hunt go well? There is much delicious meat nearby. There is much delicious fruit nearby. We rarely want for food. What we want for is shelter. Building materials is one thing we cannot hunt. We have no materials. We cannot repair our homes. We cannot build new structures. Please fetch us some Divanian clay. We need Divanian clay to repair our homes. There is much Divanian clay at the Nath Hive. Fetch some there. 2 boxes worth will be enough. I have to sneeze, I think. Definitely feels like it. Nope, okay then. Whatever. We thank you again, Hunter, for the weapons you collected for us, but the weapons alone will not be sufficient. They are useless without fire sand, and our fire sand supplies continue to dwindle. Please fetch us more fire sand. At Lost at Nath, there are bags full of fire sand. Please fetch us 3 of these bags. Epic gameplay. Obtain fruit. Well, it would be quite epic if the trees were fighting me. You know, since I need to go down there anyway, we may as well just go and finish this quest and then we'll grab another one. We also go and land on this thing and do such lookouts. There we go. May as well get some of these sightseeing points. We smell the fruit and it makes our mandibles itch. Though slightly bruised from his long fall, this Kalem tree fruit appears ready to eat. So sweet and so soft. These fruits are amazing. Thank you, generous Hunter. We cannot understand why you like this fruit. The smell is disgusting and the texture is worse than disgusting. We pity you. Your life is poorer for your bad taste. But that is well, for it means more fruit for us. Being non-mind is not always bad, we think. Not grow ever bolder. Their incursions into our territory grow more daring. They are starting to become too much for us to deal with alone. We do not have enough warriors and so cannot patrol the area of the stained one. Please go. Inspect the area and make sure it is safe. If you see any Nath, kill them. If you see any Nath, kill them. Jesus. Savage. Look at my gun. There we go. Screw it. I'm just gonna finish all of these and then I need to go down here for this quest anyway, so. There we go. Oh, my nose! My bloody nose! Invalid target, what? I'm also gonna get this quest since I'm here now. Where are we? Who are we? We are waiting for orders, but we cannot hear orders. What should we do? We do not speak with fleshlings, but we have no choice. What we should do? Fletchling, please ask someone for us. Time for a big stretch! Ooh, we should make yawn. I lie big stretch and I cannot lie. It's getting surprisingly warm in here. Hunter, do you have our cargo? A lumpy bag retrieved from the Vathic Wayne. Ah yes, this is it, delicious algae. We collected it as a gift for special Vath. We are fond of her, very fond of her. So the Nath were indeed lying in wait, treacherous Nath. Thank you for slaying them. You have given us not just algae, you have also given us our revenge. They have the Nanka eggs. Tasty juicy Nanka eggs. Scores of tiny black eggs suspended in a sack of foul-smelling slime. Adult Nankas carry these sacks on their backs until incubation is complete. Yes, thank you for these eggs. The texture is irresistible. We could eat 1,000 of them, but 5 will do for now. We cannot understand your liking for Nanka eggs. They are disgusting. You have bad taste. We cannot understand your dislike for Nanka eggs, but this is what it means to be of the non-mind. Our source of fire starting to grow low. Once appeared to be, will be almost defenseless. In a fire sent to a hole in an ilm-thick steel plate. Take care when dancing around bonfires. This amount of fire sand should suffice for quite some time. Thank you, Generous Hunter. Thank you, Generous Hunter. The One Mind have never been able to understand the Non-Mind. To them, we are as an impurity to be eradicated. It is thanks to the storyteller that Lost as Vath exists. It is thanks to Lost as Vath that the Vath exists. That we are who we are. We cannot suffer to lose Lost as Vath. I think Snow White is the one I use the most still. Do you have the Divinian clay? This clay, only found in the Divinian foothills of Abalthea's spine, turns into a deep ochre when fired in a kiln. A color unachievable with any other Eorzean clay. Thank you, Hunter. This will be enough. Divinian clay is a special kind of dirt. Dirt which from deep beneath the smoldering waste. The Nath combine it with their saliva to make a thick, sticky substance. It is perfect for constructing nests. Are you looking for work, Hunter? You have come at a good time. We have work for you. We would like you to bring us some materials. To the south of the place men call Enix. There are craters. In these craters are yellow pebbles. Please collect 4 yellow pebbles from these craters. Please collect these pebbles and bring them to me. We recently heard back from one of our scouts. The Nath are gathering supplies in the smoldering waste, intending to launch incursions against us from there. This creates a hazardous situation for us. We need your help, Hunter. Take this Finstone and locate their supply wagons, somewhere between here and the Nath Hive. Set them alight. Reduce their supplies to ashes. This is no easy task, but you have proven yourself capable. We bear dire news. We have been informed that the NAF plan to launch a devastating attack on Lost Vath. They are currently mobilizing their forces. We cannot withstand a direct assault. Generous Hunter, we must ask you to perform a preemptive strike upon the NAF. Please slay four of them, weaken their forces and bring a stop to their attack before it can begin. This NAF you described seems to have awakened. They have found the gift of self-awareness. This is good. We have a new sister. Hunter, please instruct our new sister to come here to Lost Vath. Hunter, we have another request to make of you. The Lothans on the far side of the river, their meat is delicious. Please bring us some of their delicious meat. You ever heard your conversation? The Lothan meat truly is delicious. Bet that you would try to keep it to yourself. We think it is not fair. We were not talking to you, Hungerer. Do you miss hearing the thoughts of others? But you are right. It is not fair. Very well. Hunter, please bring us 3 flanks of delicious Lothan meat. Doing these Nath voices is kind of ruining my voice. Who would have seen that coming, right? That usually happens. Burn, baby, burn. Looks like fresh meat's back on the menu, boys. Oh no. Anyway. Ba-ba-da-boo. At least I get to enjoy this place with some nice weather. Go. Just entered their freaking hive and killed a couple of them and left. They're non-mind, so there are others. Other Nath like me. Like us. We understand. We shall go there now. We must, or you'll be destroyed. Thank you, kind fleshling. The yellow pebbles. I've been wondering though, are these craters like remains of the Calamity still, or is this like dragon related stuff? Who knows, maybe the quest will actually tell me. Chances are quite high. It's either that or it's like the remains of the fucking turtle I can spawn around here. There's a big fate that can spawn around here with a big old friggin' turtle. So he could be the one creating the big holes. Oh, Jesus. Well, you know, at least I'm not falling asleep like last time. That's kind of crazy, though. But I guess I was more tired than I thought I was. Yeah, the delicious meat. Meat so fresh you can still hear the death throes of the beast you sliced it from. Yes, this is it. This meat is very good. You have brought us very good meat. I cannot wait to eat it. Yes, the smell of this meat is very good. We do not remember the last time we saw such fresh, juicy meat. In the one mind, only warriors are fed meat, but for one such as us to be able to eat meat, and whenever the mood strikes us, there are very real adventures to being of the non-mind. Greetings, Hunter. Do you know the Melee? The Melee, yeah. They're one of the forest. We would like you to kill some. Now would you ask her to hunt Melee? You cannot eat them. They are far too tough. We do not want to eat them. We cannot eat them. Not one part of them is edible, but those evil creatures stop us from gathering food. They interfere with our hunting. Please kill 4 of them. It would make our lives much easier. You do not disappoint, Hunter. We are glad to see that you have returned unharmed. We cannot thank you enough. With the staging point destroyed, we should be safe from attack for some time. We should use this opportunity to strengthen our defenses. That went just as well as we could have hoped. Your preemptive assault has put them on the defensive. We thank you. The Nath all hear each other's thoughts, while we who live here, the vast do not. But that is not to say we never hear the thoughts of others. The link to the one mind is not severed completely. Some of us sometimes can descry the thoughts of the one mind. We suspect they are unaware, and we are occasionally privy to their plans. We have the Pebbles, Hunter. An unidentified yellow substance covers this otherwise ordinary rock or stone. Thank you, generous Hunter. You waste no time. These stones are used to make a Nathic fire sand. We grind the stones and mix them with... actually, we would prefer not to go into detail. Okay. Well, my friends, with that, I'm gonna end it off over here. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Just What I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. The next episode, we're gonna go and continue with the Vath questline. We will probably unlock the Vath Beast Tribe, because they are a beast tribe that you can level up, just like in a Realm Reborn. And then we'll be going over to Enix Shrine and helping the dragons. Goodbye.